The Olympic Games are supposed to be about unity. Flags from around the world, athletes embracing at the finish line, politics left at the door. But what happens when immigration enforcement enters a picture? Today, we're talking about the controversy surrounding the presence and coordination of U.S. immigration and customs enforcement, aka ICE, during the Olympic Games. It is just security protocol, they say. Or does this change the meaning of the games themselves? When the United States hosts or prepares to host a global event like the Olympics, security planning becomes massive. Not only Allied Universal, but multiple federal agencies coordinate. The Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, the FBI, as well as local law enforcement, and yes, ICE. ICE's official mandate involves immigration enforcement, visa compliance, and cross-border investigations. During major international events, their role can include monitoring visa overstays, fraud, trafficking concerns, and international criminal activity. Supporters argue this is standard when hundreds of thousands of visitors enter a country for a global event. Immigration systems are part of national security planning, but critics say something else entirely. The Olympics are meant to symbolize openness, global unity, movement across borders. So when immigration enforcement agencies are visibly involved, especially one as politically charged as ICE, the symbolism shifts. ICE has been at the center of intense public debate in the United States for years, from detention practices to deportation policies. The agency carries political weight far beyond routine border enforcement. So the question becomes, even if their role is procedural, does their presence change how immigrant communities experience the games? Some advocacy groups argue that visible immigration enforcement can create fear even if enforcement actions are not directly targeting spectators or athletes. Others counter that without layered federal coordination, large scale international events could become security vulnerabilities. Another layer of complexity: visas. Olympic athletes, coaches, media teams, and support staff rely on precise visa timing and compliance. Delays or enforcement scrutiny can impact participation. In previous international sporting events, not just the Olympics, visa complications have disrupted attendance. That raises another concern. Should elite sport be entangled with immigration enforcement systems? Or is that simply unavoidable in a sovereign nation? Historically, the Olympics have always had heavy security presence, especially after global terrorism reshaped event planning in the 21st century. No host nation treats the games lightly, but immigration enforcement feels different to some observers because it's not just about physical safety, it's about policy, and policy carries ideology. Is ICE's coordination just bureaucratic necessity, or does it blur the line between global celebration and domestic political enforcement? At its core, this controversy reflects something bigger than one agency. It reflects tension between national sovereignty, global mobility, public safety, and the Olympic ideal of unity. The games exist in the real world, and the real world includes borders. But the symbolism matters because for 2 weeks every 4 years, The Olympics promise something rare, a world temporarily connected by sport instead of divided by policy. So when enforcement agencies enter the frame, it forces a deeper conversation. What does unity actually mean? And who feels included in it? The Olympics have always been political, whether we admit it or not. The question is not whether security should exist, it's how visible it should be. And at what cost to the spirit of the games? Security or overreach? You decide. Thank you for listening. I know it was not the easiest topic to discuss. Take a break if you want. Till next time, have a good rest of your day.